other subsidiary books. So here we have guys a purchase book, sales book, purchase return book, sales returns book, and journal proper book. Starting with purchase book. This book, guys, is maintained to record purchase of goods only and that too on credit. So when you purchase goods on credit, you record them to purchase book. In case you are not maintaining general journal book, but you have subsidiary books in place, then you record only purchase of goods which were purchased on credit in purchase book. It means when you purchase anything else, if you purchase fixed assets, right, then that would not be recorded in purchase book. If you are purchasing goods in cash, that also would not be recorded in purchase book. Am I clear? Have you got this? You have got this assignment, right? Upinder, pass it on to Aditya and he will give it to, pass it on to him, Priyansh, here. Priyansh, please complete this 4 questions before Monday's class without fail, right? So only credit purchases of goods is recorded in this book. Purchase of fixed assets and items other than goods are recorded in journal proper book when they are purchased on credit and in cash book when they are purchased by paying money. Purchase of goods in cash is also recorded in cash book. So guys, in purchase book we record only credit purchases of goods, nothing else. In case we are purchasing fixed assets or stationery or any other thing on credit, then we record that in journal proper book. In case we are purchasing anything, goods, fixed assets, stationery or any other item by paying money, whether cash money or bank money, then that is recorded in cash book. Am I clear? That is what I have mentioned here, right? Priyansh, just go through that, not now, all the 4 questions, right? When you get free from the class, you will have 15 minutes in between, right? In case you have any doubt, you can ask me now here only because Monday you people should not have any reason that you could not do a particular question because you were not knowing about that. So if you have any doubt, you can ask it today only, right? Anushka, Ashutosh, Aryan, and Yash. I have sent one assignment in the group which I have given here in form of hard copies to these students. That assignment you have to submit before our Monday's class. Means on Monday, but before the class. There are 4 questions of ledger, trial balance, and cash book, including petty cash book. All those you have to complete, guys. And in case you have any doubt in them, immediately after this accounts class, you just go through them. And if you find any doubt, you can ask me. Monday, you should not have any reason why you could not do a question because of any doubt or any problem in that. I hope, guys, you have understood this. And Anushka, please show me all the assignments on Monday by coming here. right?
Okay, sir.
It's too late now, Anushka. This is the fourth assignment. I have not seen even a single assignment from your side. Purchase book is maintained in columnar form to avoid duplicacy of accounts involved, duplicacy of recording accounts involved in purchase again. What does this mean, guys? You will soon understand this. In case you do not understand it now, so this format of purchase book, as I have mentioned, it is made in columnar form. Okay, here I wrote, guys, purchase book is maintained in columnar form to avoid duplicacy of recording accounts involved in purchase. So these are the accounts which may be involved in purchase. That is GST and packing and forwarding charges, because the supplier from whom we purchase goods, in case we ask him to get the goods delivered at our place, then he also adds in his purchase bill packing and forwarding charges. And that is why these four items are part of the same purchase bill. Am I clear? Now, how do we record the transactions, guys? For that, let's see first one example. So, guys, you all first start noting it down from here and then we go ahead. So, guys, you all have noted down it till here, right? Anushka, Aryan, Yash, Ashutosh.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
डेली क्यू आएगी, पर ऐसी सिटी आएगी जो बहुत पॉपुलर है। ऐसी नहीं आएगी जिसका आपको नाम नहीं पता, राइट? Everyone noted down till here, right? Those who are online also.
Yes.
Aryan, Anushka, Ashutosh.
Yes.
Yes, sir, man.
I'm first making guys purchase book using the same format. Here I have not written dates for any of the transitions, guys. So as of now, I'm keeping this date column blank. Our first transition was of purchase of goods on credit from Akai Limited. Please add this, guys, in your registers. In the first transaction, add this. Done, guys, all. Here also add this. Done, all. Here, this one, and this here.
Sir, why we have written in sales invoice and in purchase bill number?
Aryan, are you saying anything to me? Telling anything to me?
Yes, sir. I am asking question, sir. Why you have written in purchase bill number and in sales invoice number?
Usually, the sale that we do, for that we make invoice, and we call it invoice only. But others invoice usually we call it bill as bill. What me? Though they both are
Yes,
invoice,
sir.
but when it is others, we usually call it bill in practice. So we have purchased goods of 1,80,000 from Akai Limited, Mumbai, via its bill number 326. So here we will write Akai Limited, bill number is 326. Amount here is 1,80,000, but on that we have got trade discount of 20%. So you will write 1,80,000 less trade discount at the rate of 20%. That is 36,000. So the amount of purchase is 1,44,000. Now it is intra-state purchase. Why? Because we have purchased it from Mumbai, whereas our business is in Indore. So it is interstate. I'm sorry, on that we have to charge IGST at the rate of 18%. So 10% is 14,400 and 8% is 8% is 8,000 plus 3,200 plus 320. So that is 14,8, 22, 25, 25,600, 920. So 25,920 is our IGST. And for freight, we also have to pay him 2,400. So that will go to freight column. This is how, guys, our first transaction of credit purchase of goods is recorded. This is how we do it. I hope, guys, you all have understood this. Yes or no? You have to show trade discount in purchase book. Now, let's next transaction. Next transaction is again of purchase 20 television sets at the rate of rupees 8,000 and 10 refrigerator at the rate of rupees 12,000 each from Videocon Bhopal. So this is intrastate transaction white bill number 95. If you see the question in this question, we have only two transactions which are going to purchase book. These two, right? This is of sales. This is of sales return. This is of rebate. This is purchase of goods in cash. This is return, purchase return, again purchase return, and then purchase of furniture. So which will go to purchase book are only the first two transactions that we have already recorded. I hope, guys, you all have understood this. Why others are not going to the purchase book? Got this or not? All. Now, guys, what do we do in ledger after recording the transaction in purchase book? That also I'm explaining you. Listen to me carefully, guys. After recording an individual transaction in purchase book like this one, the accountant goes to the ledger and posts this in ledger. This is the recording of purchase. This is the recording of GST and packing and forwarding charges. So he has to post the transaction only in the account of the supplier, that is Akai Limited. So here I am making ledger of Akai Limited, date, particulars, JF, amount, and the same again, date, particulars, JF, and amount. Now, whatsoever is the date of this transaction, on that date, the accountant will write here simply by purchases account. And whatsoever he has to pay to Akai Limited, that he will record here. So how much is payable to Akai Limited is 1,72,320. This would be recorded here. This is how he will record it in in Akai Limited's account. Have you got me, guys, or not? I'm asking all guys. It means he has to pay, means the business has to pay 1,72,320 to Akai Limited for purchase of goods. The same way, account of Videocon would also be made. So on the credit side of account of Videocon, he will write by purchase with 3,32,270, inclusive of GST and packing and forwarding charges. So this is how guys recording would be done, that is posting would be done in Ledger. Now let's say page number of Videocon is 23 and of Akai Limited is 16. Then in the JF, in the LF column here, 16 would be written and here 23 would be written. Am I clear? Though this column you do not need to fill in your for your academic purpose, but yeah, in reality this is how it is done. And what should be the page number of the purchase book? Let's say this is page number 12, then that 12 would be mentioned here and also here. Have you got this guys or not? All? I'm asking guys all. Have you understood this?
Yes, sir.
Others, have you got this? Yash, Hunar,
Yes,
Shubhi,
sir.
Yes, sir.
Ashutosh, Aryan. Aryan, have you got this?
Yes, sir.
So guys, start noting it down from here.
Sir, we have to balance or not?
No, you do not need to balance it. You keep it open because my purpose is only to make you understand how to do posting in supplier's account. Done guys with this also? I'm asking guys, are you done with this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So guys, transactions of credit purchases of goods are recorded, that is journalized in the purchase book as and when they take place and are also posted in respective ledger accounts, right? At the end of each month, total of individual columns of the purchase book are transferred to their ledger accounts as below. So what accountant keeps doing is that whenever credit purchase of goods takes place in the business, he records them he records that in the purchase book, and then he posts them in respective ledger of supplier's account. At the end of each month, he also transfers the totals of different columns of purchase book in their individual ledger accounts. How? Let's understand that, guys. This is purchases account. This was Videocon's account. Let's say purchases account is on page number 4. Now, if you see the uh, question, there is one purchase of goods in cash. So this would first be recorded in cash book. This would first be recorded in cash book, and from cash book it would be posted in purchase account. How to record this in cash book, that I have already explained you guys earlier while covering cash book. So he has purchased TV cables for rupees 2000 from Ajit Traders Indore in cash, where GST is applicable at the rate of 18%. Right, guys? So for that, and that transaction was on, okay, date is not given. So here he will write to cash account and purchase account with 2000, because purchase is of only rupees 2000. Then he will record this transaction of purchase of TV cables in cash in input SGST account, and that is at the rate of 9% of 2000, that is 180 rupees. Then the same he will record in input CGST account, that is 9% of 2000, that is 180. So this is how he will record the, or he will post the transaction of purchase of goods in cash in these three accounts. Have you understood, guys, or not? Do not write anything. I will give you enough time to note down all these things. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is that the purchase of goods in cash along with GST, that is recorded individually in purchase account and respective GST accounts. Now at the end of the month, let's say on 31st August 2023, he will transfer the total of purchase from the purchase book, for which he will write two sundries as per purchase book. And what was the total of purchase in purchase book for the month of August was the total of this column, and that is 4,24,000. So that 424 will also be recorded or transferred here. After doing this, only now he will close his purchase account for the month of August. So now the total of purchase for the month of August is 4,26,000. But guys, there also would have been an opening balance on 1st August 2023 coming from the previous months, let's say that is rupees 9,25,050. I'm writing this as a hypothetical amount just to make you understand that purchase account for the month of August will also have opening balance. So now at the end of August 2023, the closing balance of purchase would be 13,51,050. Have you understood, guys, what I have explained about purchase account? I repeat, guys,
Yes, sir.
in purchase account, all the transactions of purchase which are done in cash, that is by paying money in cash or by check, would be recorded individually. But total of credit purchase will come here in one go in one shot, not individually from the purchase book. Have you all understood this, guys? Shubhi, Aryan, Yash, Hunar, Ashutosh.
Yes, sir.
Good. The same way he will transfer total of input SGST from purchase book to input IGST account, input SGST account. So input SGST total is 25,200. So that also will go to input SGST account here. Here also what he will write as to sundries as per purchase book. 25,200. And then at the end of the month, here we will have balance. I'm assuming that input SGST account had no opening balance for August. Why? Because that has got set off with output SGST or otherwise. So now the balance of input SGST is 25,380. The same will happen with input CGST. Two sundries as per purchase book. 25,200 by balance CD 25,380. I hope guys you all have understood this. Yes or no? I'm asking guys all please be quick in responding whenever I ask you this. I'm asking guys all, have you understood this?
Yes, sir.
What's about others? Are they not with us in the class? Hunar, Aryan, Shubhi, Yash.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let me complete this guys. So I think I should not have closed input CGST and SGST account. Why? Because there may be more transactions of input CGST and SGST. Let me check them here. Here we will have output. Here also we have output involved. Here also we have output. We have returned 2 television sets and 1 refrigerator to Videocon Bhopal, right? And Videocon Bhopal, okay. So we purchase television sets and a refrigerator at a given price that we know. Now, guys, this transaction will go to purchase returns book. The return of both these transactions will go to purchase return book. Purchase return book has not a different format other than purchase book, except one thing. I will tell you what is that. So along with guys, alongside I'm making this purchase return book also. Date, supplier's name. Now instead of supplier's bill number, since we are returning the goods, and when we return goods, we debit the party, we raise here debit note. So here we will have debit note number. What is debit note that I explained you earlier, guys? I hope you all remember what is debit note. I showed you the format of debit note also. Whenever we have to debit a party, whether a supplier or a customer, not for sale of goods, but for some other reason, not for payment of money, but for some other reason, then we make debit note. So if we are debiting our supplier not for payment, then whatsoever is the transaction, we will raise debit note. We will make debit note. If we are debiting our customer not for credit sale of goods to him, then also we will make debit note. Am I clear? So here we will have debit note, and here purchase returns. Rest all will remain same, because in purchase return also we have these four things involved. So if you see our in the example, our 8 number transaction was return of goods to Videocon Limited. So here we will have Videocon debit note number, let's say 9. LF would be 16 once we record that there. We have returned 2 television sets and 1 refrigerator. When we purchased these items, television set was of rupees 8,000, refrigerator was rupees 12,000. So here we will have 2 television sets at rupees 8,000, that is rupees 16,000, and 1 refrigerator of rupees 12,000. So total amount here is 28,000. In purchase return, we will write 28. But when we purchase the goods, that time 18% GST was applicable. So here also 18% GST would be applicable. Since it is intrastate purchase, we will have split of GST into SGST and CGST at the rate of 9%. So 9% is 280 and 2800 and 280. That is 27,720. And the same amount, sorry, 2772, I'm sorry, 2772. 2800 and 280 means 2520. Yeah, 2520. And here also 2520. Nothing here. It means total amount with which we have to debit Videocon is 33,040. So this is how, guys, we will journalize our purchase return in purchase return book. Have you got this all? I'm asking, guys.
Yes, sir.
And the next return of purchase is to Akai Limited for the goods of rupees 25,000. Here interstate GST is applicable. The total amount 25, purchase return is also 25, and 18% of 25 is 20% is 5,000 and 2% is 500. So 25,000 minus 200 is 4,800. Sorry, 4,500. So total amount with which we will debit Videocon, sorry, Akai Limited is 29,500. The total of purchase returns is 53,000. Here 4,500, here 2,520, here also 2,520, here nothing. That's it. So guys, from purchase return book also, the total of input SGST and CGST will go to their respective accounts in ledger. You know that in case of purchase returns, these accounts are getting credited. All these accounts are getting credited. So on the credit side of input SGST account will write by Videocon with 2,520. So here we will have one more thing coming. 2,520 on the credit side of input SGST account. Same way here also we'll have this 2,520 and Videocon's account would be debited and here we will write to purchase returns account. And the amount that will come here in the amount column is the total amount which we will bring from purchase return book, that is 33,040. Is it clear, guys, or not? I hope you're understanding the full process, guys. You must understand this process very well. Why? Because all this you would be using in one chapter, very important chapter of accounts, that is rectification of errors. So whatsoever I have explained so far, guys, tell me whether you have got this or not. I'm asking all guys.
Yes, sir.
Shubhi, are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
The way we made purchase account, same way we will make purchase returns account. If there is cash purchase return, that will come on the credit side of purchase returns account. But in our example, it is not so. So here we'll write buy sundries as per purchase returns book. When at the end of the month, the total of purchase returns is 53,000. Have you got
So
this,
purchase
guys?
return will have
And in
credit
inputs,
balance.
input CGST also, I'm sorry guys, here we'll write buy sundries as per purchase returns book. 2520. The same thing we will do in input SGST account also. It means, guys, an input SGST account on the debit side, we will have total coming from the purchase book, and on the credit side, total coming from the purchase returns book. The same is with input SGST account. Sorry, input CGST account. Totals would be coming from purchase book on the debit side of this account, and totals from the purchase return book will come on the credit side of input CGST account. Right, all? So, guys, today we started from here, but you people have made this account. Okay, Akai Limited's account also would be debited for purchase return. So, for this, here we will write same way, guys, we will record the transaction. That is, we will post the transaction in Akai Limited account on the debit side because we returned goods to Akai Limited also. Goods of rupees 25,000, and for that we debited Akai Limited's account with 29,500. So here we will write to purchase returns account with 29,500. So as far as purchase return is concerned, purchase return book is concerned, we have closed this book for the month of August, and after that we have transferred these balances to their respective accounts. But yeah, input IGST account I have not made yet. I need to make that also. Input IGST account will have the totals coming from the purchase book on the debit side, and that is 25,920 from the purchase book, and amount coming from the purchase return book on the credit side, and that is 4500. So now on 31st August, okay, I'm not calculating the balance because we may have some more transactions coming from some other books, and that is why I'm leaving it blank. Here also I'm removing the balance. So as far as purchase return book is concerned, guys, again, what we did in case of purchase book, that is after posting the transactions individually to their to individual suppliers account, at the end of the month we have also transferred a total of purchase return to purchase returns account, total of input IGST to its account in ledger, and totals of input SGST and CGST account to their ledgers. Have you got me or not? I am left with one more account, that is packing and forwarding charges, the total of which is 4270. This also would be treated the same way. Purchase, input SGST and input CGST account were made. So here we will have packing and forwarding charges account. The total of packing and forwarding as per the purchase book was 4270. So here we will write 4270, and then we will see the balance of it later. So guys, today I have also explained you purchase return book and the process ahead, right? Now you have already made Akai Limited's accounts. Record this in Akai Limited's account, guys, on the debit side of it. This you already noted. Now you have to note down this on the debit side. Please do this fast all. I hope guys you all have understood what I have asked you to do, right? I'm asking Manvi, Shubhi, Hunar, Aryan, Yash, Ashutosh, Priyansh. Listen to me all carefully, guys. In purchase account on the credit side, what more will come is when purchase account is credited, right? And you know when purchase account is created, when there is loss of goods by fire, theft, accident, etc., or when goods are distributed as free sample, or when goods are distributed in charity, or when goods are taken away by the proprietor for his own use, or when goods are used to make an asset of the business or to repair any asset of the business. All those transactions in case of subsidiary books are recorded in journal proper book. So I'm writing those here without any amount so that you could have in your mind and could understand it that what can come on the credit side of purchase account. You also do this, guys, all this one. Whenever purchase account is created, in case of subsidiary book system, they are recorded in journal proper book because they are unusual transactions. Am I clear? They are not usual or regular transactions. Such transactions are recorded in journal proper book. So are you done with this, guys? Should I scroll down the screen?
Yes, sir.
Everyone, Ashutosh, Aryan, Priyansh, Yash.
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Now complete this also, guys. Leave some space here, guys, as there may be some more transactions coming from some other books and input SGST account. And here also we may have these items. These are also coming from the journal proper book. Done, guys, with this also. Done guys all with this? I'm asking guys, are you done with this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
सर इनपुट आईजीएसटी का अकाउंट का जो पेज नंबर है वो कौन से किधर आएगा?
ये जो है आपका, ये चला जाएगा आपका, जिस बुक में भी आपने, जिस बुक से आपने यहाँ पे उसको रिकॉर्ड किया है, जैसे ये कौन सी बुक है आपकी, ये परचेज रिटर्न है, तो यहाँ पे परचेज रिटर्न बुक में पेज नंबर 58 जाएगा।
ओके सर।
वैसे प्रियांश, आपका जो क्वेश्चन है उसका आंसर ये है कि ये पेज नंबर 58 इस ट्रांजेक्शन के लिए और इस ट्रांजेक्शन के लिए कहीं नहीं जाएगा, लेकिन यहाँ पे जरूर हम जेएफ वाले कॉलम में जरूर हम परचेज बुक का पेज नंबर लिखेंगे, और यहाँ पे हम सेल्स बुक, सॉरी, परचेज रिटर्न बुक का पेज नंबर लिखेंगे। लेकिन परचेज रिटर्न बुक में या परचेज बुक में जो हमारा एलएफ का कॉलम होता है, उसमें सिर्फ पार्टी का अकाउंट का पेज नंबर जाता है। ये आपने क्लास लेट अटेंड की, इसलिए आपको नहीं पता है, मैं बता चुका हूँ आज की क्लास में पहले। यहाँ पे ऐसे जो आपका परचेज बुक है, इसमें आपका पेज नंबर लेजर का, आपका ये लिमिटेड के अकाउंट का आएगा। ये पेज नंबर वीडियोकॉन लिमिटेड के अकाउंट का है, लेजर का। हैव यू अंडरस्टूड दिस नाउ, प्रियांश? So guys, are you all done with this also?
Yes, sir.
Make this also guys, packing and forwarding charges account. So guys, in our yesterday's class, we prepared purchase return account also and purchase return book. So I hope you all have understood how purchase return book and purchase return accounts are maintained, and how information moves from purchase return book to ledger in respective accounts of supplier, and also at the end of the month, the totals, how do they go to respective ledgers, right? This input IGST has gone on the debit side of input IGST account, sorry, on the credit side of input IGST account from purchase return book, and on the debit side from purchase book, right? So this much we have seen. Now the next thing that we have to see is sales book. Sales book and purchase book or purchase return books has not much difference, guys. So I'm making here the format of sales book. Here we will have, instead of supplier's name, we will have customer's name. Instead of debit note number, we will have invoice number. That is our sales bill number. Total amount. Here we will have sales. Here we will have output IGST, then output CGST, and then output SGST, CGST. Then packing and forwarding charges in total. So this is how guys we make sales book. So you now can understand that the difference in purchase book and sales book is not much, right? There are same number of columns. Instead of supplier's name, we will have here customer's name. Instead of purchase bill number of supplier, we will have here our own sales bill number. These two would be same. Instead of purchase, we will have sales. Instead of input GST, we will have output GST. Packing and forwarding charge in total would be there as they were in purchase book. So now guys, let's record the transactions given to us in this question. Here we have sales to Bhumi Traders, Jhabua, wide invoice number 152, 10 at the rate of 10% trade discount plus 18% GST. Right, so this will go to our sales book. So in sales book, we will write here Bhumi Traders. Here our bill number, that is bill number or invoice number 152. Then in totals, we will write the details of the goods. Since details of goods are not given here, we will simply write 25,000 piece sales. Less trade discount at the rate of 10%. So 10% of 25,000 is 2,500. This is how our net sales is of rupees 22,500. I hope guys you all have got this. Please do not write it now. Let me explain it first and then you note down everything. Then there is GST at the rate of 18%. Now since it is intrastate sales and that is why we will have 9% going to SGST and 9% going to CGST. So 9% of this is 2250 minus 225, that is 2025, which will go in SGST and the same will go in CGST. There is no packing and forwarding charges that we are charging to the customer. So that will not come here. So the total that we have to recover from Bhumi Traders, that is 22,500, 26,550. So guys, I hope you have understood this, right? After recording this transaction here, that is after journalizing this sales transaction here, the accountant will post this in Bhumi Traders account and ledger. So let me make Bhumi Traders account. So on the debit side of Bhumi Traders, because it's a sales transaction, on the debit side of Bhumi Traders account, what we will write here is to sales account. How much we have to recover from Bhumi Traders is 26,550. So this is how we have done the posting on the debit side of Bhumi Traders account for the total amount that we have to recover from Bhumi Traders for sales of goods to Bhumi Traders. Am I clear? Have you got this? Ashutosh and Yash?
Yes, sir.
Okay. After that, we have another transaction of sales of 10 television sets at the rate of rupees 10,000 each and 5 refrigerators at the rate of rupees 15,000 each to Gayatri Enterprises. Wide invoice number 153 at 5% trade discount and received half of the dues by check. Okay. Let's make it, guys, Gayatri Traders Khandwa. Please add this in your notebooks, guys, now. Everyone. Guys, perhaps today is the last class of subsidiary books. That is why I kept the class at 3:30. So we'll have this class till 5 o'clock, and that I am trying to cover the entire subsidiary books. Purchase book, purchase return book that we have already seen. As of now, we are on sales book. After that, I will explain you sales return book, and after that, journal proper book. If time allows, we will also see how to prepare trial balance with this system where a business maintains subsidiary books. Am I clear? So with that, this chapter would be fully over till trial balance. That is our right hand side flow of the accounting process flow, which I explained you earlier.
Sir, I had a
Yes.
doubt, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, there is redrafting and suspense account with trial balance in the
Yeah.
syllabus.
That suspense account we will see. That part we will see only when we see rectification of errors. Not before that.
Okay, sir.
We
Okay,
cannot see
okay,
it. You will not understand it before I explain you rectification of errors. And rectification of errors we will see after final accounts. And
okay, sir.
final accounts we will
Thank you.
see after BRS and depreciation. So we have many other chapters in between before we actually talk about suspense account,
Okay, sir.
right?
Okay. Thank you, sir.
So I hope you all have added this Khandwa here in the fourth transaction, right? Added this. So this is,
Yes.
guys, a intrastate sales where half of the money we have received by check. It means half of the money we still have to recover from Gayatri Enterprises. The money that we have received by check, that sales will go to our cash book. And the half of the sales for which we yet have to recover money, that will go to sales book. I hope you're understanding this, guys. Correct? I'm making the working notes of it here only. So 10 television sets at the rate of rupees 10,000, that is 1 lakh, and 5 refrigerators at the rate of rupees 15,000. So that total is 75,000. So our total sales or gross sales is 1,75,000 less trade discount at the rate of 5%. That is 17,500 means 8,750. So net sales here is 1,66,250. Half of 1,66,250. And remaining half of 1,66,250, that is 160, 80, 83,125 and 83,125. Okay, there is no cash discount. So here we will add SGST at the rate of 9%. So 9% of 83,125 is 8,312.5 minus 831.25. That is 25 here, and then we have 831. So 831, that is 312 means how much? It is 519. So 519 means 7,481. So 7,481.25 is our 9%. And 7,481.25 again 9%. And the same amount we have of CGST. Have you got this, guys, or not? I hope you all have understood this, right? So we have received check of 83,125 plus 7,481.25 plus 7,481.25. That is 97,000. This is 800 and 900. This is 160 and 180. 180 means 98,080. And then we have 567, 7.5. 98,087.5. And the one that we have sold on credit is also the same amount, 98,087.5. I hope you have understood this, guys. So one will go to, this one will go to cash book and this one will go to our sales book. So let's record this first in sales book. It is Gayatri Enterprises. Bill number was 153. Why? Because bill would be in sequence. So here it was 152, here it would be 153. 10 television sets at the rate of 10,000. that is 1 lakh, and 5 refrigerators at the rate of 15,000, that is 75,000. So total is 1,75,000 less trade discount at the rate of 5%, that is 87,500. Sorry, 8,750. This one. Now the net amount is 1,66,250. 50% of 1,66,250 is our credit sales, and that amount is 83,125. So that will go in sales column, guys. Again, here we do not have any output. IGST output CGST is 7,481.25, and the same is here 7,481.25. There is no packing and forwarding charges being charged by us. So total that we have to recover from Gayatri Enterprises is 98,087.5. So this is how, guys, we have generalized this sales transaction also in our sales book. I hope, guys, you all have understood this, right? Now we have to post this in Gayatri Enterprises account. So in Gayatri Enterprises account, on the debit side, we will write two sales account with total amount that is 98,087.5. So this posting is also done, guys. Now let's see if we have more sales
Sir,
transactions
two
in this
cash account.
question. We do not have any other sales transactions, guys. So now we will do total of sales book at the end of the month because there are no other sales transactions. So total of sales is 1,05,625. Total of output SGST is 9,500. 6.25, and the same is total of CGST. That's it. After doing the total at the end of every month of sales book, purchase return book, and sales return book, the accountant transfers their totals in their respective ledger accounts. So this 1,05,625 will go to sales account in ledger.
Sir, the amount in the Gayatri Enterprises.
98,087.5.
Sir, it will be more, na? That is only 50% of the sales.
Yeah, we have taken 50% only. This is 50%,
Why
including
are we
the.
recording on?
Sorry,
Why are we recording only 50%?
because we have to recover that much from Gayatri Enterprises. So Gayatri Enterprises account would be debited,
Okay, sorry.
right? This amount is inclusive of GST, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now on the credit side of sales account, we will write 1,05,625. At the end of the month, we will write to sundries as per sales book. Here we may have more transactions in sales book for cash sales, for which we'll write here either by cash or bank account, right? And at the end of the month, we will transfer total of sales from the sales book into sales account. And that was 1,05,625. So this is how we have transferred. This is not called posting, guys. This is called transfer. Posting is done of individual transactions, but this is not individual transaction. This is total of the two transactions of sales. So this is called transfer. Same way, guys, we will transfer the totals to output CGST and output SGST accounts. So here also write the same thing. Buy sundries as per sales book. You know that during sales output SGST account, that is GST account is credited, right? So it will come on the credit side of output SGST account. And the total of output SGST account is 9,506.25. Same way we will have our output CGST account. I hope guys you all have understood this. Yes or no? I am done with the entire flow of sales book, guys. Have you all got this? Yash, Priyansh, Ashutosh, have you understood this?
Yes, sir.
So you people have made till purchase return account. But what is the last thing that you have made in your register, guys? Packing and forwarding account. Okay, this one. So you have to start from here, right? Okay. Start making this, guys, all in your registers. Purchase returns book. Make this sales book, guys. Now make these accounts, guys. Ashutosh and Priyansh, you made it till here, right? You have noted it down till here. Ashutosh and Priyansh, I'm asking you,
What, sir?
have you noted it down till here?
Yes.
Ashutosh, are you there?
Yes, sir. Noted down.
Okay. Make this now, guys. And guys, keep some space in these accounts of Gayatri traders and Bhumi traders. Why? Because we may have some more transactions coming into these accounts. Make this also, guys, output CGST account. Ashutosh, Yash, Priyansh.
Yes, sir.
I'm making here, guys, double column cash book. Those ISC students have triple column, but in triple column also we have these two columns. Now the remaining part of this transaction where our business has received check, that would be recorded, that would be journalized in cash book. So on the debit side of cash book, we will write two sales 83,125. Right? I hope you're understanding this, guys. In bank column, why? Because we have received check. Then to output SGST account. With 9,506.25. That was the amount, right? No, sorry, 7,481.25. And the same is for output CGST account. So this is how, guys, we have journalized this transaction in cash book as well, right? There was one more transaction in this question for purchase of some goods in cash. This one purchased TV cables for rupees 2,000 from Ajit Traders Indore in cash, where GST is applicable at the rate of 18%. So that will also go in cash book. So here we will write by purchases account in cash column 2000, by input SGST account 9% 180, and by input CGST account 180. I hope, guys, you're getting this, right? So this is how we have journalized these two transactions of sales and purchase in double column cash book. Now, from cash book, they would be posted in their respective accounts. So in sales account, we will record it first. So in sales account, we will write here by bank account, and the amount is 83,125. So this is how we have debited bank account with 83,125 and created sales account with 83,125. Now this will go on the credit side of output SGST account. So here we will have by bank with 7,481.25. And the same way we will have it in output CGST account by bank. I hope, guys, you're understanding this fully. Yes or no? From double column cash book, these transactions have been posted in their respective accounts in ledger. The same thing we will do for these three accounts. So 2000 will go on the debit side of purchase account. There we will write to cash account. So here we have purchase account. Okay, here we have already recorded guys to cash account and to output to input SGST also we have debited 180 and to input CGST also we have debited 180. So guys, that transaction of sales to Gayatri Enterprises, where half of the money we received in by check and half we have sold on credit, that has been fully generalized and posted in ledger. That is this one, guys. Right? So what you have to update now is you have to update the double column cash book. Do this fast, guys. Note down this. Have you noted down this all? Note down this, guys, all. And then you have to update your sales account and output SGST and output CGST accounts. And then output SGST account. Then these two accounts, sales and output SGST. Then, guys, right, Ashutosh, those who are online, you are done with this also.
Yes, sir.
Now update output CGST account as well, guys. Done, right? So, guys, let's move to the next transaction that we have in this question. Gayatri Enterprises returned two TV sets and one refrigerator, right? For this, we will make sales return book. Sales return book also has the same format as of sales book. The only difference is that instead of invoice number, we will here have credit note number. When there is sales return, we actually credit the party and debit sales return account. Rest all will remain same. Here instead of sales, we will have sales returns. So, who has returned the goods is Gayatri Enterprises. It has returned us two television sets and one refrigerator. They were sold at a price of 10,000 and 15,000 each respectively, where trade discount was 5%. So in sales return book, we will write here our credit note number. I'm keeping this column blank. Two television sets and one refrigerator has been returned by Gayatri Enterprises. Total is 35,000. less 5% trade discount, that is 1750. So net amount is 33,250, and that would be the amount of sales returns. On that 9% we will have and that is 3325 minus 332.5, that is 332, that is 7.5, means 2992.5. The same is the amount of CGST, 2992.5. So total with which we have to credit Gayatri Enterprises is the sum total of this. You can start making down this guys sales return book. Now in this question guys, there is no other sales return I believe. Yeah, we have only purchase return but no other sales return. So the total here would be 37,000 and then 11,992,000 means 39,000. 140 and 9230, and then 5 235. So this is the total amount that we have to pay back to Gayatri Enterprises, 39,235. So this would be created to the account of Gayatri Enterprises, 39,235. So here we will write by sales returns account 39,235. Please update this first, guys. All Gayatri Enterprises account, everyone, update this side, the great side of Gayatri Enterprises. Have you done this, guys? Updated say Gayatri Enterprises account. Those who are online,
Yes.
and now at the end of the month, the accountant will do the total of this book. Here we have only one single transaction of sales return. So the total of that would be same as the amounts of transaction. Now this he will transfer to respective accounts, that is sales returns account, output SGST account, or output CGST account. So here I am making sales returns account, and sales returns account would be debited So by sundries as per sales returns book, what was the amount of sales returns, guys? 33,250. That is this one. So this amount has been transferred to sales return account. So guys, make these two things, sales return book and sales return account, in case you have not made it yet. Guys, I hope you have updated this in output as CGST and output SGST account from the sales return book. Now after this, there is a rebate allowed of 10% on 30% goods sold to Bhumi traders, Jhabua. It is neither sales nor sales returns. It is rebate. And this transaction would be recorded in journal proper book. This book records all those transactions. Guys, understand this carefully. Which can not be recorded in any of cash book, purchase book, sales book, purchase returns book, and sales returns book. So can you tell me any transaction which cannot be recorded here other than rebate? Other than rebate, because you must have understood by now that this rebate would be recorded in journal proper book, because this rebate is neither receipt or payment of money, nor purchase of goods, nor sale of goods, nor return of purchased goods, nor return of sold goods. That is why this rebate would be recorded in journal proper book. Can you tell me any other transactions which may come here in journal proper book, guys? I'm asking.
Drawings.
Sorry,
Drawings.
drawings of. If it is
Goods.
draw, yeah, if it is drawings of
Goods.
money, then that will go in cash book,
Yes.
right? So drawings of goods or any asset other than money. What else? Outstanding expenses, right? What else? Setting of prepaid expenses. No, prepaid expenses will go in cash book. But when they are set off later. That time they would be recorded here. Because that time the journal entry would be salary account debit to prepaid salary account. I hope guys you are getting my point. Accrued incomes. Then setting of unearned incomes. Unearned income will go in cash book. Setting of accrued income will go in cash book. But setting of unearned income, that is unearned income account, unearned commission account debit to commission account. When commission actually becomes due, that time we will pass this entry. And that entry will go in journal proper book. Purchase of fixed assets on credit. Are some examples of such transactions, right? I hope you have understood this, guys. Yes or no, all? I'm
Yes, sir.
asking. Apart unusual transactions which do not take place regularly, like loss of goods or any other asset, including cash, by fire, theft, etc. Right? Then transfer entries. What are transfer entries, guys? You will understand later. Then rectification entries, closing and opening entries are also adjustment entries. All these guys you will understand when we see final accounts chapter. That is preparation of trading account, P&L account and balance sheet. So I hope guys you have understood why journal proper book is maintained. It mainly records those transactions which neither involve cash account, bank account, purchase account, sales account, purchase return account, sales return account. But apart from that, it also records various transactions which are not usual in nature. I have given some examples here, right? So note down this much, guys. Format of journal proper book is as good as of general journal book. You do not need to note down this, guys. This I have written here for my own sake so that I could record this transition in journal proper book. Here I am adding, guys, few more transactions like debiting a party, that is customer or supplier, for other than sale of goods or payment of money. Further than sale of goods, payment of money, or purchase returns. And crediting a party that is customer or supplier for other than purchase of goods or receipt of money or sales returns. So guys, you can see that the format of general journal book and journal proper book are absolutely same. So now I'm recording this transition guys in journal proper book. The very first transition which will come in journal proper book. If you're writing guys, I can hold on for some time. You're writing anything? Okay. That you can make later. So the total amount of goods that we sold to Bhumi traders are how much? Of 22,500. On 30% of goods, we have given rebate. It means what? 30% of the goods that we sold may be defective. And because of that, on 30% of goods, we are giving rebate of 10%. मतलब 30% गुड्स जो खराब था उस पे हम 10% का उसको डिस्काउंट दे रहे हैं एक तरह से मतलब 10% से उसकी प्राइस कम कर रहे हैं so first we have to calculate 30% of this so 30% of 22,500 is how much 6,750 right rebate at the rate of 10% that is 10% of 6,750 means 675 now here we will have output SGST and output CGST at the rate of 9%. So 9% of 675 is how much? 67.5 minus 6.75. That is 67 and 661. So 60.75. And the same is output CGST. So the total of these three amounts is 120 means 795. So 796.5. So with this, we have to credit Bhumi traders and we will debit rebate account. With how much the rebate that we are giving is 675. We will also debit output SGST account and output CGST account and will credit Bhumi traders account. The amount here is 60.75. 60.75 and the total credit that will give to Bhumi traders is 796.5. I hope guys you all have understood this. Yes or no? This is how we have given rebate. Note down this fast guys. Then what we have done here is generalizing. So after generalizing, we need to post it. So we need to post it to rebate account, output SGST, output CGST, and Bhumi traders account. So on the credit side of Bhumi traders account, we will write by rebate, by output SGST, and by output CGST. Right? With how much? 675, 60.75. So here we'll write by rebate account in Bhumi traders account. 675 and 60.75 and 60.75 by output SGST account and by output CGST account. So this is how we have given credit of 796.52 Bhumi traders. करिए फटाफट इसको guys, do this fast. This one. Have you done this? Now we need to go to output SGST account. So on output SGST account, this account we have debited. So here we'll write to Bhumi traders account with 60.75. This one. And the same in output CGST account with 60.75. Right, guys? I hope you're understanding it fully. Then Yash, Manvi, Shubhi. Here we need to make rebate account as well, guys. Leave some space after this transaction in journal proper book, guys, because there may some more transitions come here. So on the debit side of rebate account, we will write what? To Bhumi traders account. With how much? What is the amount of rebate? 675. So on the debit side of rebate account, we'll write the name of opposite side, that is to Bhumi traders, with the amount of rebate. That's it, 675. Make this fast, guys, all. So guys, this is how we have done posting in all these four accounts. You people also have done this, right? So now we are left with, we have recorded this rebate. We have already recorded this purchase. Now we have to record these two transactions. Only these three transactions we are left with. That we will do in our next class, guys. Right? Guys, you know that now we are left with only these three transactions in our to be journalized and posted in our subsidiary books and ledger, right? So here the next one is return two television sets and one refrigerator to Videocon Bhopal. This will go in purchase return book. I think
Screen नहीं दिख रही.
we have already recorded it. Let me see. Yeah, two television benefit. This we have already recorded earlier in our purchase return book and also in purchase return account. And we have also done posting of that. Return goods of rupees 25,000 to Akai Limited Mumbai. That also I think we have done here. Yes, to Akai Limited. This also we have done.
Excuse me, sir. So the screen isn't visible.
It's visible now, right, Anushka?
Yes, sir.
So now I think we are left with only this transaction, that is purchase office shares from Anu Furniture Indore for rupees 64,000 plus GST at the rate of 18%. Right? Only this transaction we are left with. So it would be recorded where? In which book it would be recorded? General proper, right? Why? Because it is not purchase of goods, it is purchase of fixed assets. That is office chairs. Office chairs are our fixed assets, not goods, right? Secondly, why it will not be recorded in cash book or in cash book, because here we have not made payment. So this will go to journal proper book. So in journal proper book, we will journalize this transaction, and for that we will debit furniture account, will debit input SGST account, will debit input CGST account, and will credit Anu furniture account. The value of furniture is 64,000 rupees. Now, 9% of 64,000 is 10% is 6,400, and 1% is 640. So 6,400 minus 640 is 400 and 240, that is 5,760. So total amount that we have to pay to earning Anu Furniture is 69 and 74 and 75,000, 4,520. Am I clear, guys, or not? Now we have to post this transaction in different accounts. We need to make furniture account in our ledger and Anu Furniture account. Why? Because it is not there as of now. So as of now, I'm first doing posting of input SGST and input CGST account. So on the debit side of input SGST account, we will write to Anu Furniture account with 5,760. So here we will write to Anu Furniture account with 5,760. So on the debit side of input SGST account, I have written in particulars column to Anu Furniture account in an amount column 5,760. This is how input SGST account has been debited with 5,760. The same we will do with input CGST account. So here we will write Anu Furniture account with 5,760. This is also done. So guys, you first do this thing in your registers in your notebooks. The changes in input SGST and input CGST account. Those who are online, guys, do this all. Done. The same thing in input SGST, CGST account. Do this also here, guys. This one. Ashutosh, Aryan, you are doing this. Kunal, Anushka,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes.
Then, guys, right? So now the two more ledger accounts that we have to make are furniture account and Anu furniture account. So on the debit side of furniture account, we'll write to Anu furniture account with the amount of furniture that is 64,000. And on the credit side of Anu furniture account, we will write by furniture account, by input SGST account, and by input CGST account with their respective amounts. Note down this, guys, all everyone fast this much. 332, 33 means 2,99,000. 230. So the credit balance in Videocon account is 2,99,230. Then, guys, all I'm asking those also who are online, guys, are you done with this? The
Yes,
closing
sir.
Yes,
of
sir.
Akai Limited and Videocon account. Then we have purchase account. So here balance would be the total of debit side. Why? Because we do not have anything on the credit side. And total of debit side is we have already calculated that is 13,51,050. This balance was not given to us, guys, in the question. This I wrote earlier to make you understand how purchase account is made, right? Yeah, we had cash purchase of 2,000. We purchased some TV cables, if you remember. And this total is coming from the purchase book 4,24,000, that is from here, the total of purchase column. So now here the total would be 4,26,000, and the same will become the balance of this account at the end of August month. So do this, guys, as I have done it here in purchase account. All remove the opening balance if you have noted down, guys. Here, strike that off, and with that, now you also will have debit balance of rupees 4,26,000 in your purchase account.
Sir, in ledger, all the cash transactions are there, not in the credit.
Sorry? Yes, Aryan?
Sir, but the purchases what we are done in credit are not in ledger.
This one? This you're talking about?
Sir, these are cash transactions.
Which one? Drawings, loss by theft, sample, charity. This you're talking about?
Yes, sir. Yes.
No, no. See, I wrote them just to make you understand that on the credit side of purchase account, these items can also be there. But in our question, none of these items are there. Have you got me? None of these items
Yes,
is
sir.
there in our question. But in other questions, you may have any of these items. So just to make you people understand as what can come in purchase account, I have written this here. We do not have drawings, loss, charity, sample in our question, right? Do we have? We do not have. I hope you have
Okay, sir.
understood this, Aryan, now, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, input SGST account would also be closed. Here also we may have these items, guys. By drawings, by loss, sample, charity, and some others. Purchase return account, sorry, input SGST account has this debit coming from purchase book and this credit coming from purchase return book, guys. I hope you all understand this, right? So now the balance of this account on 31st August is total of this, that is 30. Here this will change the total, that is 30,000, sorry, 31,140. Yeah, 31,140. 31,140 minus 2,520. That is 140, so 380, 29, 28, 620. So the debit balance in input SGST account is 28,620, guys. Please do as I have done it here. All done, all, guys. Did this right. Now input CGST account. Here also these items we may have on the credit side. 31,140 would be the total of this account also. The 31,140 minus 2520 is the balance that we had here, 28,620. Done, guys, all? Now input IGST account. So 25,920 is the total of debit side. 25,920 minus 4,500 is 21,420. The debit balance in input IGST account. Done, guys, all this also. Next is packing and forwarding charges account. It has only one debit 4270, so that only would be the balance of this account. And we do not require this line of total because we have only one amount each side. So the debit balance in packing and forwarding charges account is also 4,000 is 4,270. Note down this much, guys, all. Done with this, guys, right? All. Now purchase return book. This already we have closed and its totals have been transferred to their respective accounts. So after that purchase return account. So the total is 53,000, which is coming from purchase return book, that is from here. This one 53,000, and this only would be the balance at the end of August month. 53,000, and we do not require the line of total here, guys. Make this all, guys, everyone. Done, Yash. You are noting down everything, right? Ashutosh, Anushka, Hunar and Aryan, are you done
Yes,
till here? Okay, so after purchase return account, the next here we have sales book, the total of which we have already transferred to their respective accounts. Now, Bhumi Traders account, we need to close it, and for that we need to balance this. So here the total is 26,550, and this is 121.5 plus 675 is 796.5. So 26,550 minus 796.5 is it is 246. 246, so it is 25,253.5. No, 753.5. I'm sorry. Yeah, 25,753.5. So you all have done this also, guys, right? So Bhumi Traders has debit balance of 25,753.5. Whenever a personal account has debit balance, it means that much of amount we have to recover from that account, right? After this, we have Gayatri Enterprises account. This also will have debit balance at the end of the month. So 98,087.5 minus 39,235. 58,852.5. Now next is sales account, which will have credit balance because it is our income, and income always has credit balance. The total of credit side is 1,88,750, and this only will become the trade balance of sales account. 1,88,750. Done right, guys, all till sales account. Ashutosh, Aryan, Anushka, Hunar.
Yes, sir.
Next is output SGST account. Here we will have credit balance. This is 16,987.5. The total of credit side 1697.5 minus 60.75 minus 2,992.5 is 13,934.25, which is trade balance of output SGST account. Then right there is all. Next account that we have is output CGST account. This will also have the same balance, that is 13,934.25. Why? Because all the amounts of output SGST and CGST usually remain same until they are set off. Done guys with this output CGST account also. Now we have double column cash book. This also needs to be closed. Okay, guys, we do not have any balance of cash given in this question at the beginning of August month. But obviously there must be, because without any balance, how can we make the payment of cash? But I'm not taking any balance as of now of cash. So with this, our cash will have negative balance. Though this can never happen, but as of now, I'm taking it as credit balance, that is negative balance of 2,360. Why? Because the total of credit side of cash is 2,360. And total of debit side of bank is 90 and 97, and then 800, 900, and 187.5. And this will become the debit balance of bank 98,087.5. I hope guys you all have understood what I did here. Yes or no? Cash here I have written as credit balance, negative balance. This can never be the case, but in our this question, we do not have opening balance of cash given to us. Though there definitely must be some debit balance of cash, because if it is not there, how we are making payment of, how the business is making payment of cash. So for sure there would be opening balance, but since it is not given, our balance of cash here is coming as negative balance. Am I clear? So cash has credit balance and bank has debit balance. I hope you all have updated your cash book, double column cash book. Yes or no? Those who are online, guys, are you all done with this? I'm asking all guys. Ashutosh, Hunar, Aryan, are you done with this?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Next is sales return book. The totals of this also we have transferred to their respective accounts. That is to sales return account, output as SGST account and output CGST account. Now sales return account. This will have debit balance of 33,250. Done guys, all right. With sales return account also. Next is rebate account, which has debit balance of rupees 675. Here mistakenly as I've written two, it should be buy balance CD in sales return account, and here it should be two. If you also have done this mistake, please correct it, guys. Two and buy here on the debit and credit side respectively in sales returns account. Guys, you have to re-log in once the meeting gets over. Hunar, Aryan, and now guys, rebate account. This also we have closed. Furniture account. And lastly, a new furniture account, which has credit balance. It means it is our creditor because we yet have to pay money to Anu Furniture account, right? And that is 69 and 74, 75,520. Done, guys. Still here, everything. Aryan, Hunar and Ashutosh.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So with this, guys, we are done with this whole question where we have generalized every transaction in their respective subsidiary books and also have posted them in respective ledger accounts. Right? Now let's see, guys, preparation of trial balance under the system. So there is no difference, guys, as such in preparation of trial balance. What we did under our first flow, where we had only general journal book, and then ledger, and then trial balance, the left hand side flow, right? There also we make trial balance by taking balances from ledger accounts. Here also we do so, but here additionally we also take balance of cash and bank from cash and bank book. Why? Because in ledger, cash account and bank account are not there under the system. Because for cash account and for cash and bank, we have cash books. So in ledger, I repeat, cash account and bank accounts are not maintained. So the balances of cash and bank are taken in trial balance from the cash book. Rest all remain same under process 1 and process 2. Process 1 is the left hand side where we have only general journal book, ledger and trial balance, and right hand side process 2 is the one where we have subsidiary books, then ledger and then trial balance. Right? So I'm making the trial balance, guys. You can also start making it. You all know the format of trial balance. I'm doing this for this question. So, guys, the very first account that we made here is account of Akai Limited, which has trade balance of 1,42,820. So it would be written on the trade side 1,42,820. Then we have Videocon account. Here also we have trade balance of 2,99,230. After this, guys, we have purchase account which has debit balance of 4,26,000. After purchase, we have input SGST account which has debit balance of 28,620. Then input CGST account which also has the same balance 28,620. and then input IGST account which has debit balance of 21,420. Then guys we have packing and forwarding charges account which has debit balance of 4,270. Then we have purchase return account which has credit balance of 53,000. Then we have Boomi Traders account which has debit balance of 25,753.5. Then after Bhumi Traders account, we have debit balance on Gayatri Enterprises account of rupees 58,852.5. Then sales account has credit balance of 1,88,750. After sales account, we have output SGST account which has credit balance of 13,934.25. And the same is with output is CGST account 13,934.25. Then credit balance of cash 2,360 and debit balance of bank 98,087.5. Got this, guys? And then we have sales return account which has debit balance of 33,250. This one. After sales returns, we have rebate account which has debit balance of 675, furniture account which has debit balance of 64,000, and at the last, guys, we have a new furniture account which has trade balance of 75,520. You would be given one project this year by now you already would have been given a project by your school, in your school, by your accounts faculty, and there you have to do this only, guys. You have to choose yourself some transactions. With that, you have to make subsidiary books, journal book, ledger, and then trial balance. And after trial balance, you also have to prepare final accounts. Or maybe your accounts faculty may ask you to make it only till trial balance. If it is not given yet in your school, guys, soon it would be given. So this is how, guys, we are done with the trial balance. Now we have to do only the total of both the sides. So just check out how much you have noted down, guys, in your notebooks of this trial balance. And I hope you all have understood the entire process of subsidiary books as well till trial balance. Right? Right, Manvi Shubhi? Both Yash, right? You got this. Punar, Ashutosh, Aryan, have you understood this?
Yes, sir.
Ashutosh, Aryan?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Guys, please do this fast. We do not have time now. I have marked cash account and its balance in red. Why? Because cash cannot have trade balance. However, in our question as of now, since we have not been given the opening balance of cash, it is coming as negative. Right? So we have made our trial balance with negative cash balance.
That means we have to give the this cash at first date of the month.
Sorry, Aryan?
Means it is credit balance, so we have to give this money to the creditor.
No, no. No, cash account. See, cash account is not a personal account, it is real account. Personal account if has credit balance, it means that much we have to pay to an outsider. Means we have to pay to somebody. Like here, if you see Akai Limited and Videocon Limited, they both have credit balance. So this much of amount we have to pay to each of them, right? But cash is not a personal account. So it means we have negative balance of cash, which I have already told that one cannot have at all. How can you pay more than what you have? You can never pay more than what you have in your pocket. So it is only hypothetically we have written here because we had lack of information in this question. Otherwise, in no question you will get negative cash balance. I hope you understood this, Aryan, right?
Yes, sir.
So have you all noted down everything, guys, till here? Ashutosh, Hunar, Aryan.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, guys, doing totaling of both the sides of trial balance that I'm leaving on you, you do it after the class, right? And in case the two sides do not match, let me know and then we will do it in our next class. But guys, today our right hand side flow till trial balance is also done fully. And tomorrow you will be given an assignment on it. I hope you all have got this, right? That's it, guys. Thank you. This is the trial balance which I made that day in my previous class of subsidiary books along with trial balance. And I did the total of this now and found that the total of both the sides are absolutely same. There is no difference in that. So you also have made the trial balance that day, guys. Write the totals in your trial balance as I have done it here. You have that trial balance with you? You have trial balance, right? Note down the totals, guys, here from here. स्टार्टिंग से फिगर्स मैच करिए इसके रेट साइड के आपने किया था टोटल घर में मैच हो रहा था और यही अमाउंट आ रहा था गुड why I have written this cash in red you understand this guys cash can never have trade balance but never this question because question is not complete fully with the given information only we have trial balance we have made subsidiary books, did ledger posting, and then made trial balance, and that is why it has credit balance. But otherwise, cash can never have credit balance. You all understand this, right, guys? One more thing you would have noted, perhaps that here we do not have capital account anywhere, guys, because the question is not complete. But with incomplete question also we can make trial balance, and our trial balance must be matching, right? So I hope guys you all those who are online have noted down this. Aryan, Ashutosh and Yash. Right or not? I'm asking guys. Mark this title guys all in your registers. So guys, though you all know the flow, but let's have this flow in form of text in your notebooks so that later in case you have some difficulties, you can always refer to these text. Right all and after that we'll start a new chapter. You can start copying it guys. Guys, here I've added this on the debit side. And from sales book, they will be transferred to the respective accounts on the credit side. Please add this if you have not. Here also I'm adding it, guys, one thing on credit side and here on debit side. So are you done, guys? Everyone with point number two till point number two? Yash, Manvi, Aryan,
Sir.
and Ashutosh. This is off, guys. Return of goods. And here also return of goods. आज थोड़ा लेट रखी एक्चुअली आई प्लान टू गिव एन असाइनमेंट आई वाज मेकिंग एन असाइनमेंट बट आई कुड नॉट कंप्लीट दैट सो आई वांटेड टाइम फॉर दैट इज व्हाई So are you done, guys, with point number 3 and 4 as well? So which transactions are recorded in journal proper book, guys? That we have already discussed, and I have also gave examples of such transactions earlier, right? When I was explaining you journal proper book, that time we have already covered such transactions and events. So finally, at the end of a period or accounting year, trial balance is made by taking balances of cash and bank from double or triple column cash book and from ledger, right? So except cash or bank, all other balances are taken from ledger. I hope guys you all have understood this. Note down this much, guys. So with this guys, till trial balance, everything we have seen. And I hope you all have understood that, right? Most probably by today
Yes, sir.
night or tomorrow morning, you will get an assignment and that you have to complete, and that is based on this only. That is subsidiary books, ledger posting, and trial balance. And this is how our right hand side flow of the flow chart that I made earlier of accounting process would also be done. I hope guys you all have understood this.